Hello, I am the Crispy Tiger here, and I'm here to give you a little update before we start. I'm sorry. I forgot to do the video Friday, I didn't have any time Saturday, and now I'm doing it now, so what I'm gonna give you, because that's what I used a lot of my Saturday for, I'm gonna give you 3 movie reviews, and on top of that, 9 movie trailer reviews. And I'm just sorry about that, guys. You're gonna get a lot of videos this week, so without further ado, because I have a lot of recording to do, obviously, let's start with the Iron Man 3 movie review. The movie was great. The movie was absolutely amazing. I loved every second of this movie. I can't even think of any flaws in the movie, really. It was a great movie, and I really liked it, you know? There's nothing bad bad at all. It's just a good film. Let's start with the acting. The acting's great all around. Ben Kingsley as the Mandarin is awesome. I absolutely loved him the entire time. I loved Tony Stark in this one. He's hilarious in this entire movie. Robert Downey Jr. does a good job. Bravo to him, you know. Don Cheadle does good. Don Cheadle does great. I actually want to see him more. And of course, the all wonderful Gwyneth Paltrow does okay. I've never liked her character, nor have I ever. I liked her acting. She's okay. She's good when she's with Tony Stark. The way she's written, she's kind of just a boring character, but she's okay for what she is. She's a love interest. That's it. And that's cool. You know. Oh, and Happy completely got sideways, which is weird, but you know, whatever. I like Happy too, so what, you know, it requires Happy to pee on the sidelines anyway, so there's that. And that's the acting there. I'm gonna touch on a certain character later on in the spoiler talk, including the Mandarin, because there's a twist in this movie, and I will win knowing absolutely nothing about the movie. And this twist is really good. You know, I'm not invested in the comic storyline. I am invested in the movie storyline. And thank God I'm not invested in the comic storyline. I don't read the comics, 1, because I'm going to watch all of the movies. And 2, because I don't like Marvel comic books as much as DC. Not even as much as DC. I just don't really like the Marvel comic books. I don't know why. They just don't do it for me. I mean, there's a certain amount of characters that I do like the Black Panther. I love I love Deadpool, but there's just some, I don't know, the main characters just don't ever usually do it for me. So, oh, and I like Daredevil, but whatever. Just, I haven't been invested in any of the main characters in terms of the comic books. I have to read more. I have to read more, and I know this, so I'm gonna read more Marvel comic books eventually. But the comic books are great. And I didn't know that the Mandarin was basically Iron Man's. The Mandarin is the Joker to Iron Man's Superman. So, did I say Superman? I meant Batman. God, why am I getting? There's so many superheroes right now. Yeah, I need to stop thinking about Superman because I really want to see that movie. And this is just a great movie in terms of its directing. Shane Black directed this movie, and it's very, very good. I absolutely loved the way he directed it. I mean, it felt a little safe, but with the exception of the twist, it felt safe. But you know, whatever. You know, the directing's good. Especially the direction of the visual effects, and the visual effects in this movie are absolutely amazing. I couldn't ask for more. The visual effects are great. The writing is amazing in this. Shane Black does another great job with the writing. It's wonderful. I think the writing, besides the acting, they're toe to toe. They're equally amazing. I love Shane Black's writing. Every line of dialogue was either funny or just well written. I loved all the one-liners in this movie. I loved everything but the writing in this movie. And then we get to is there anything else noteworthy in this movie? And I'm going to tell you right now. No, not really. It's a very straightforward Iron Man movie. It's not very much with substance besides him going through New York, but whatever. It's not that complicated. It's actually very simple. him having problems with New York. Now, bad guy comes and he has to deal with it. And obviously he's gonna get through completely unscathed. But whatever, I felt like he earned it, you know? And I had a good time with this movie. It's a good movie. It's not good enough for me to give it a 5 out of 5. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. But it's a good movie regardless, you know? I really like the movie. It's a great movie. Get it if you watch it in the movie theaters. If you can't, get it on Blu-ray. Do whatever you got to see this movie. It's a great 4 out of 5. It's a wonderful movie. And I absolutely recommend it to anybody who loves any of the Marvel movies, you know? And you only have to know what happens in the Avengers. That's about it. You have to know absolutely nothing else because it doesn't bring up anything else. So if you're a newcomer, like I was telling my sister, you don't have to worry about it. But she didn't listen to me. She didn't go see the movie. So whatever. It's all up to her. And then we get to the spoiler talk. And I'm going to give you 5 seconds to get out in case you haven't seen the movie. Whatever you do, go see the movie and then come right back. So how's the movie? How's the spoiler talk? I'm going to give you 5 seconds. Okay, I'm done. 5 seconds. I give you 5 seconds. You better get out. The twist in this movie, where the Mandarin is not the Mandarin, it's actually Guy Pearce's character, which Guy Pearce does a great job as his character. He's not as good as everybody else is acting, but he's also not as well written as everybody's acting. I mean, the minute you see this guy, you know that he's gonna be the villain of the movie. You didn't. I thought he was gonna be the Sam Rockwell character that just gets smushed in, but he's the actual and only villain in this movie. And he's a great, he's a good villain. You know, I liked him. I really did. I liked him as a villain. I felt like he could equal Tony Stark in terms of bronze and brains, and he did a good job. He was well written. So, you know, the twist in this movie is so good when they reveal it. Ben Kingsley goes back to his British accent. You're confused with Tony Stark. What the hell is happening? And it's so funny. My favorite line being, when they're talking about, it's the drugs part, where you're saying, you said they said if they would help me to get off. Tony Stark says, "Oh, I know you did it. You did it to get off drugs." And he's like, "No, they gave me more." And I was just, it's comedy gold. It's wonderful. It's well played. And as far as I know of the Mandarin, the Mandarin supposed to be a guy behind the shadows, the guy who I can't do the voice. I'm not even gonna try it, but he's the guy who you'll never see coming. And that's the point. And I think if that's true, if that's what the Mandarin character's all about, then I think it's a nice twist. You know, I think it's a decent and competent twist. In terms of it, he's supposed to be in the background. He's supposed to be shadowy. You're not supposed to see him coming. He's the guy in the background planning everything. And that was what I thought. That's what I thought. I liked how it happened. So, that was great. Anything else? Is there anything else noteworthy? Yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to talk about the twist at the end. What was your reaction to the twist? What did you think about this? God, lovely, this wonderful movie. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What did you think? Like, favorite, subscribe, share this on Facebook and Twitter, and I'll see what your comments are in below, or if you watch any of the 8 other reviews I'm about to upload. So, goodbye.